What's up, everybody? Milkboy627 here, and I'm back at you again and again and again with DDLC, the Yuri route. So, I've done this 2 other times today with Natsuki and Sayuri, and now it's finally time for the main girl herself, Yuri. I just popped my arm and it's awful. Okay, this one should be either the craziest or pretty chill. I loaded up the right one, right? I did load up the right one. This just know it gets pretty crazy. Anyway, let's start off with rizzing up Sayuri. Let's go. Skirt. Oh, okay, never mind. Unending. Cage. Contamination. Every word that sounds like it would be in a band. Disaster. Agonizing. That's Sayuri. Uncontrollable. Pleasure. Secretive. Hopeless. Sayuri, what is wrong with you? You've been acting really weird this whole entire... She gets up into some stuff. Okay. Shame. Fudge. Nightgown. Fudge. Rose toy. Massacre. Effulgent. Fudge. Entropy. Uncanny. Frightening. Melancholy. Okay. Freak yeah, guys. Now I'm going to skip most of this dialogue. I will pause it though so you can read it if you haven't watched the Sayuri route. But I'll try to go slow. If I go too fast, I'm so sorry. I am just trying not to do hour-long videos because I hear people don't like those. You know, I know. ChatGPT. I'm kidding. I didn't use ChatGPT, but ChatGPT was like, well, the people don't respond to hour-long videos. They say those things suck. And I said, really, ChatGPT? Well, fine then. I guess everyone hates me. Anyway. Oh, man. Dude, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano? Oh, and she's back. Look at you. Look at that. Oh, she's amazing. Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Okay, so I think I'm going too fast again. I hope not. But so far, I don't know what the heck has been going on. What do you call it? Things have been just so off on this playthrough recently, and I don't know why. This day in particular, everyone's just emo, and you'll see why later on. But there's not really a why. They're so today. Okay, so for instance, Sayuri, she's just zoning out, spacing out. She's like, whoa, milk. And she's just so she's I don't even know. I realize I'm saying a lot, but she's just so down and yo, no, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm having a good time. Girl, you do not look like you're having a good time at all. Okay. There's papers at her desk. And Monica is gonna go talk to Sayuri and get some type of information out of her, but it doesn't really help much because Monica is I'm not gonna tell Milk what's happening. Bro. Okay, yeah, Monica, go talk to her, and hopefully with the Yuri route you do something special. I really hope he doesn't hear this. I'm so sorry, Monica. I don't mean any of this. Me? Why would you think that Sayuri has a crush on me? Nuh-uh. Wait a minute. Hey, you're so funny, Milk. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful? Oh, because See, Oh, crap. I'm so sorry. I literally, it'll, like, not show the text boxes. I'm gonna be so for real. That's not my fault. Okay. Talk to her, Monica. Make her happy. Be like, Sayuri, slap her around and go. Wake up, Sayuri. Get your britches on and tell me what's wrong. Wait, crap. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayuri. Sayuri? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayuri and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. And perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Milk, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight, and there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayuri is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayuri, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were inside you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is. It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone, after some time passes, Monica calls out to the classroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve the poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayuri. Okay. So, little background. On the Netsuki route, Yuri didn't want anything. Okay, so we're gonna do the first poem to Yuri, obviously, because Yuri is the main one of this playthrough. Milk, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. And it's gonna be like, melancholy, pleasure, climax. Like, I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Milk, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway, but books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Milk. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No! That's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Milk. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others, but that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah, we really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head into her hands. This time. Okay, my mic just like and killed itself. Anyway, we're back at you. Anyway. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing in the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A long figure crosses its path, a silhouette. Obstructing the eerie glow, my heart pounds, the silhouette grows. Closer and closer. I hold my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flicking against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue and green. My heart is amber. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine, I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. Oh, you can see the smile! I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can... the poem is... Once again Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a great job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Let's see if Natsuki does the same thing that Yuri did, which is completely ignore my poem and hate it. Meh, I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean it looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you write it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch, this is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. I'm saving Sayuri for last. I can't do that again. It's so traumatizing. Hi, Milk. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Oh, well, I give it the more thought. Take my poem, Monica. I let Monica take the poem. Your style's gotten so refined, Milk. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you two spend together. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway. Alright. Doop. Doop. And doop. And doop. You know, I feel like learning and looking for... Okay. Boo boo, and I'm gonna skippity skip. I feel like I skip a lot in the Yuri routes, but it's only because I've like I do 2 other routes of the same night, so I don't want people to watch one of them and be like, oh, this is dragging on. 2-dimensional creatures. I think you know better. You mean 1-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway. Aren't you ever too shy? No, I'm not too shy to share my writing. I share my writing with everybody because my writing is awesome, obviously. I write better than anyone ever. Who's a good writer? Einstein? I write better than Einstein. J.K. Rowling? I write better than J.K. Rowling. It's time for the one and only Yuri. It's nice, I guess. I can tell you don't like it. Oh, well, this is the same as Natsuki. Probably Yuri. Then I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe that's not really what I meant, though. Uh-huh. This is the same thing that happened in the Natsuki room. And I think she's jealous. She might be jealous. I think she's jealous of Yuri. I'm just a little tired today. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today, so Yuri. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. And so this was the same as the Natsuki one. Now guys, pause the episode because what I'm about to say to y'all is so darn twisted. Yuri and Natsuki go crazy. They're like, oh no, the atmosphere is off. Nothing is the same. What are we gonna do without Sayuri? And Monika's like, don't worry. I don't really know that. I don't know the answer to that. So, yeah. Yuri isn't even immune. Uh-oh. Where the heck did she run off to anyway?
I thought she was just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on.
She wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the one time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. Yeah, we're simply platonic, okay? We don't like each other. At all. Ooh, cupcakes. You can, wow. Monica doesn't have anything planned for Yuri. You're not useless, girl. I love you. That's what I give to you. Okay. So without Sayuri, basically everything falls apart, is what happens. Yuri's all hiding her face. Natsuki's like, God, stupid. Okay. So I'm gonna pick Yuri in this because Yuri is the one that, well, low-key, I feel so bad that I pick her last. I'm literally picking her last. I feel so bad. Because I don't mean to like not pick. I didn't mean to not pick her last. You know, I don't even know what I'm saying. I feel so bad for Yuri. Well, no, I don't, because a lot of people pick her first. You know. I want to spend time with Monica. Yeah, what if I want to do that? Also, nothing happens. They just go, freak you, Milk. You don't get to spend time with Monica. You have to choose me or Yuri. Well, I'll probably be the most helpful helping out Sayuri. Not Sayuri, helping out Yuri. But me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... So you'll be helping Yuri then, Milk? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine. Okay, like everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. So my big dumb idiot self did not realize my mic was cut off through like half of this. So until it turns on, I am so sorry, but you have to read. I don't know what happened, but it just stopped working, and I go really fast with the text for some reason. So I am so sorry, guys. So I'm gonna commentate because I am watching this and I'm really bored. And if I'm really bored, then I know you guys are bored. So we're with Natsuki, and Natsuki is like, "Oh, Yuri, you're trying to help me feel better?" And Yuri is like, "Well, like, good golly, I guess I am, ain't I?" And then that's about it for this. Okay, so here we are. I'm back. Yuri and me are getting busy with each other. She's like, "Yo, I have to have a way to contact you this weekend." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, you probably do." And then we exchange phone numbers, and I give her my phone number. I give the baddie herself, the philosophical baddie herself, my number. And look at this, look at that idiot up there talking to no microphone that's on. Look at him. Jeez, he's reading off all of these words and it's just not coming out. Anyway, I'll be back soon. You can see the moment that I started to realize that my microphone was off set in at this, because I'm like, how long has this been off? I really hope it like just turned off, because if it did not just turn off. And you can see where my mic starts messing up again, so then I'm just like cooked. Technical difficulties, don't you love them? I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, more than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance at this point, I'm genuinely tweaking out because why is this mic not working? And I tried everything.
Something.
Like, it was crazy. Like, I'm so sorry. This is awful. Yeah, look at him.
Early
he's
for
freaking
that.
out up there on the top corner. Like, how could they do this to him? I mean, look how poor and pathetic this guy looks. Jeez Louise. And it's like it's teasing me. It's edging me. I didn't hit it off of anger. I hit it because I was like, maybe if I hit it, if I physically abuse it, maybe it'll be good and start working again. Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Just the two of us. You and I. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayuri since she left club early the other day. Okay, in that case, that is where I'm going to end it off, and I'm going to come back at you with the Sayuri route. Well, look who decided to turn off one last time. I will come back at you with the Sayuri route. Bye guys, have an amazing... Oh, fiddlesticks. I was trying to say goodbye guys, have an amazing time, but it... Thank you so much for watching. Bye!